Oh, I see it. Okay, I'm already running. So hi, everybody. Great to see everybody here. Thank you, Eugen, and organizers and attendees for this amazing addition to the Seattle startup ecosystem. So my name is Atai. I'm co-founder and CEO at CopilotKit. And we make the agent-human interaction layer. So basically, infrastructure for building AI copilots that interactively work with your users, as opposed to autonomous agents that run by themselves. Our mission as a company is to essentially bridge human and artificial intelligence. We think that for the foreseeable future, the set of tasks that humans plus AI can tackle is far larger than and more interesting than just humans or just AI. And specifically, we think that over the next few years, most of the productivity time spent by people will be spent working alongside AI agents. And obviously nowadays we're getting a huge preview of that in the world of software development. And yeah, so we're open source, have 70,000 GitHub stars, tens of thousands of installs per week, working with Silicon Valley unicorns all the way to the Fortune 100s. And as Nate said, we are hiring. So I've got this video here. Let's see if I can do this like that. So we don't have a ton of time, so we show this feature viewer for our agentic front end. So this just shows hello world size snippets for some of the building blocks you want in a user interactive agent. And each of these here are like about 50 lines of code or so. This is public on our website, on our docs, you can go check it out. So first building block, first but not least, is chat. And we threw kind of a nice twist here with front-end tool calls, so you can set a background colleague and tell it to make it resilient. So CopilotKit supports the full spectrum from headless UI, where you define just the logical components, chat, and also the generative UI stuff and state, which we'll see in a moment, all the way to fully customized React components that you can customize custom CSS or custom subcomponents. This is an example of human in the loop, right? So it's often very useful for an agent to ask the user what to do. In this case, there's a plan. We want to go to Mars, and the user can edit the plan. Don't have to just go for what the agent is doing. The nice thing here is that the input for this is just a fully general JSON object. The output is also a fully general JSON object, and what you render in the middle is just a fully custom React component. So this is what it looks like in code. Now we kind of took all the complexity, reduced it to the simplest things that you just want to specify as an engineer. So you specify what the type of input you want to get, what are the arguments, and then you have this render and wait for response function, which returns a arbitrary React component and gets as input the state. We take care of securely and efficiently streaming everything, and you have this respond callback when you're ready for the user feedback to go back to the agent. Just call it and it goes there. So all the complexity is taken care of. This one is an example of agentic generative UI, which renders the agent's state as the agent is performing tasks, which is useful both for kind of keeping the user engaged and also for the user to keep the agent on track in case it goes off the rails. Once again, in code, very, very simple. We have a single React hook that gets all the inputs, all this transport gets taken care of with all the major agent frameworks. Also, you can bring your own framework. Just the developer just has to return the component. This is an example of generative UI for rendering tool calls. This is a more standard generative UI. In this case, a Haiku. This example is kind of neat. It's a shared state between the agent and the application. So it's often useful for the agent and the user to collaborate over a single data panel, in this case, a recipe for salad. And the user can edit things, the agent can see those, can also have the agent, ask the agent to do things, the agent can see what the user just did. This is an example of predictive state updates that shows how even as the agent is executing, before the final state has been determined, you can stream this state to the front end. And once again, in code, extremely, extremely simple. If you're a React developer, you know that you have state and set state from the useState hooks. Use the exact state and set state that are reactive, except now use a use coagent hook. And the bidirectional syncing works. So that's all. And yeah, thanks everybody. And we are hiring for front-end infrastructure, full stack, back-end, DevOps, and product designer if you're developer oriented. So thanks everybody.